I can't help it. It's just how it comes out. For anybody who was curious. I haven't reviewed on the other like 17,000 effing times. Okay, so let's see how good / bad this is going to end up, because they may just be heading in my direction, and that may have been a serious foobar on my part. Maybe. Why give some to her? Because she needs it. These guys are hurting so bad, I can't even afford to move them yet. Farfignugan on a hat. This is where you think shit through, me. Okay, so, hold up a sec. Let's think this through, shall we? Still not what I need. Farfignugan. Rigor, I don't care about your effing petty needs to be recognized, and okay, you're a castle. Just keep being a castle, okay? Keep doing your castle-y thing, and you'll be happily stocked and manned, and, you know, I may or may not forget your existence, but whatever, who gives a shit, you're a castle, just deal with it. Will the disperse advance trick work with things in protect formation? I guess I can find out, because certainly running face first into it doesn't exactly help as much as I would expect it to. Go figure. Now, what is the point of our assault and cross slash if all you get is a very minimal change? Are you gonna do something else? Do something? Huh? You gonna do something? Hmm? There you go. Thank you. You have saved me a lot of time and heartache. Now my guys get to do this. Now I can pretty much just bypass your army in its entirety. I mean, you're gonna hurt some of my people. In fact, you're probably gonna kill a lot of them, but that's fine because now I can just do this. They're actually getting hits on Nelson, whereas before they'd just be face planting into a wall of cavalry, and then bad things would probably ensue. Because even though monks are great against cavalry, they're not so fantastic against them in protect formation that those cavalry won't do some serious hurt and power. Special. That's not the one I wanted to use, but that's fine, I guess. Because apparently that hits like a fucking truck. Evidently. Okay. Alright, so maybe I'll just stick with Aura Assault from here on out, because holy shit. Alright, so you know what? Let's Aura Assault. Maybe it has something to do with elements, I don't know. Alright, a sliver of it, like 1 HP. That's quite literally 1 HP. I've never seen anybody with health that close to death. Yep, I dropped somebody to 1 Farfignugan HP. Cool. Deploy Y. This is gonna be stupid, but I'm gonna do it. Yes, why? Because I want this general. I just want him out of my way. I don't want him, you know, restocking, you know, getting all the good fresh goodness. I'm just gonna let him run his cavalry, and then I'm gonna shoot him in the face with an arrow blast, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Because that's how I roll, damn it. I may be blowing out the mic, I'm sorry. Out, pal. A bit of overkill, but I don't really have a choice in the matter. Boom! Fist to the face! Uh-oh, did I kill him? Is Nelson somebody that I can kill? Is that a thing I can do? Hell! Alrighty, fantastic. Fantastic. Makes my life a lot easier. It's not like I had troops to lose anyway. Enter. There you go. Let's see if I can reinforce them before they decide to shut your fucking mouth, Gasper. Why? Why is that a thing that you must consistently do? Why do you hate me and baby Jesus and everything that is good and fluffy and wonderful in the world? What? You know, in retrospect, maybe I should have paid attention to who actually took that castle over when the other army was running away in sheer terror with no troops. Just saying. What do they have? Beast, samurai. Oh, you ain't got shit. You ain't got shit. Okay, that's good. Except for the one that has cavalry, because beasts are good against cavalry. But alright, Gig. Alright, Giggity. Let's get your shaz on. Hello, RoboDog2000. How are you doing today? Indeed, long time no siege. It's been quite some time since I've streamed this. Probably at least a month or so. Excuse me a second. Oh god, no. I forgot that pressing that button does things. Yeah. Forgot that button has a thing to do. Okay. So, whoops, special. There we go. Let's go ahead and stand by. He can run, he can hide, but there's no way to survive. Hey, that rhymed. Yeah, Gig is basically gonna rip his face off. There's no two ways about it. Gig's easily one of the strongest generals in the game. He will completely destroy the face of pretty much anybody that's not like Kodiak or Mikhail. Or McCall, excuse me. Mikhail is a completely different character. It's amazing how adding one extra, character can make a completely different. Well, that's stupid. That's actually, what I just said, that's a really retarded statement. Please move, thank you. Cursor. Now, I mean, you saw how much that fireball did. That was a solid, that was over a quarter of his health. That's probably like a good 30%. Well, it was like 20%, but let's be realistic. Yeah, it was over, that's over 50% of his health in 2 shots, so, he's pretty well, he's pretty well hurt in here. Which is exactly the way it's intended. Hello, Max Helm! How are you doing today? Okay, so Samurai Kingdom. That's where the cavalry come in, for this exact guy. Because he's pretty much useless for everything else. It's a good thing I decided to bring him along for shiggles. Past me was looking out for future self. Yup. He's what a code says. Past me was looking out for future self. I've totally taken to stealing it wholesale because I like it. And that's what I do for things I like. Cough. Okay, so headphones. If you could, just stay and put... What the hell is wrong with the side of my head? What is that? Is that a... You'll have to excuse the impromptu, troubleshooting of my skull here, but I found something that I don't know if it's like a zit or a tumor or what the hell this thing is over by my ear. No wonder the thing felt tight. And by the thing, don't you perverts. Talking about my headphones here. It felt strange at the top of my ear, and now I understand what the hell is this. It doesn't really hurt. Alright, that's weird. I guess I'll find that later. I'll find that shit out later. Good to know. Aside from the, replica of Mount Everest on the side of my head that I just found within the last 10 or 15 seconds, I'm doing quite well. Thank you for asking. Mr. Max Helm, 77. That does, 0 damage. That is the weakest damn Sonic Boom Biker. You kind of suck. I'm starting to remember that fact now. Okay, Viper. So what we got here? Game sound is drowning me out, are you sure? Because I made a point of actually turning this up for the very specific purpose. Oh yeah, it's super to 100%. My bad. How does that sound now? Well, that's going to be interesting to find out. Okay. I didn't realize that the sound had reset. I apologize. I thought it was still at 35–40%. I just had my headset turned up really loud. My bad. Thanks for the heads up. Who you want me to kill? I'll bring Kodiak in. Thank you for the heads up. So, well, that's good. That means you probably didn't get a chance to hear my whole diatribe about finding whatever the hell it is on the side of my head. So that's good. That keeps it perfectly professional. I'm going to attack into protect formation just to be a dick. Recover, just because I can. I mean, Pfiffer, I'm guessing it's Pfiffer? Pfiffer. Well, whatever the fuck her name is, she doesn't really stand a chance because she's pretty much screwed. She knows it. That does no damage. I am displeased by this, but maybe I'm also just spoiled by Gig as well. Wrong button. Standby. No, excuse, not standby. Melee. There we go. That's an English thing that I can do. Speaking! I can do it. One thing that fuck! Wrong button. Brain, me, why? One thing that I do like, or perhaps, I don't know, actually I don't know if I like it or dislike it, but a thing that I have noticed about Dragon Force 2 versus Dragon Force 1, little differences here and there, little tiny balancing changes is, for instance, in Dragon Force 1, if you take a castle, you instantly get all your MP back. Not necessarily your HP, and definitely not your troops, but you instantly get all your MP back, which is innumerably useful for instances like, you know, what I did with Dane, in which, you know, I took the guy out, and then, you know, before I had even, you know, gotten out of the, you know, before I was even able to select the castle after the menu crap had finished, I already had full MP back, so I could just pop out and just cast a spell and kill him. In Dragon Force 2, it actually does take a tick or two to actually, you know, regen your MP, similar to the way you would regen your mana. Now, you can regen it near instantaneously, because it ticks at the same rate your HP does, at the same, you know, what am I trying to say, like at the same ratio with that, so you regen your MP very, very quickly. However, it's not instantaneous like it is in Dragon Force 1, and moreover, in Dragon Force 2, they did also get rid of the whole, like, popping the person out of the castle and attacking them exploit thing. So if that person, you know, if you don't catch that person on the first go, you ain't getting that person back. It's just not going to happen. You know what I mean? You can't, you know, I guess they changed the collision, you know, programming or scripting or what the hell ever, I don't know, I can't English, to actually make it so if you don't get them on the first shot, like, that's it. You can't exploit to capture everyone in the first go, because that does kind of screw up the balancing just a smidgerino. And like I said, I'm not 100% certain if that's a good or a bad thing. I mean, I'm still kind of on the fence. I like the fact that it does make things more even, but at the same time, I really kind of like the whole immediately getting max HP thing, because it's so easily exploitable and it makes my life a lot easier. But, you know, that's the nature of exploits, is that they're intended to, they make you do things you're not necessarily intended to do. For instance, I am totally going to do the pop out and capture them trick, because I do not want to deal with these effing people more than I absolutely have to, because F that noise. I'm very happy about your leveling capabilities, people. Okay, who has the way to attack multiple people? I'm actually going to take these two, because I can. Not Maline, because screw you. No, don't take. And go ahead, take the last three of them out. That way I can capture them. I might be able to get them next turn. Either way, I've just deprived Bozak of about 4 generals, and I've deprived Tradnor of an additional 3, I think. So this should be a pretty quick to do, all things told. And besides, it gives me a chance to play with Giggity! Giggity, giggity, goo! And I can't help but want to do that. It's the greatest thing ever. He's actually in, is he in offensive mode? He is in offensive mode. What the hell is your deal, Gunner? What sort of illicit narcotic are you smoking today, good sir? In fact, I'm just gonna let the dragons go ahead and take him out, because I don't even need to spend my MP on this guy. He's pretty much screwed. And by the way, purple dragons, freaking awesome looking. Why they're purple for Leon, I don't know. I don't know if that's like a weird emulated thing, or if orange is used for something else, but I'm orange Topaz, and I have freaking, like, purple dragons, and it's like the most awesome thing ever. Sweet. I think I may actually go ahead and just advance them. Not necessarily melee, but I may advance them because I'm pretty sure that I'm going to lose all 10 of my, what the hell? Brain, why? Why do you do the things like this? I'm going to lose all of my 10 dragons before I actually get him down to 0 HP. I mean, I'm going to be able to survive now, but I definitely needed to use that to my advantage. There we go. This should be a shoo-in. I highly doubt that he's not going to be able to take out the remaining general with, you know, what he has in his possession. Why? What button? Excuse me. Why was that not the main screen? Game? Computer? You know, physical properties that exist in my life? Why do you choose to do things if I not tell you to do? Yeah, all of the ninjas look like... Naraka looks like Shredder from Ninja Turtles. They all look like Shredder from Ninja Turtles. The freaking samurai look like freaking Shredder from Ninja Turtles. That's kind of how they roll, I suppose. Kind of, you know, there have been many a time that I've yelled "Cowabunga" at the screen, but nobody's there to get the joke, so I suppose now would be the perfect medium with which to do shit like that, but for some reason I have not, because I've already burned the joke out on myself. Hasn't stopped me from using them, but still. I will say that Dragon Force 1 troops are significantly more effective against generals than they are in Dragon Force 2. Like, significantly, redonkulously, not even in the same league or sport of effectiveness as they are in Dragon Force 2. But maybe it's just because I'm also playing the Fundaria campaign, I don't know. Because Fundaria is baller like that. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Hi, time! I forgot about you. Fuck. What about you? I hate you with every fiber of my being. I'm going to lose 280 generals, you motherfucker. Hate you so much. Alright. Whatever. You'll get to attack a random castle, because I effing said so. These guys are hurting. Actually, all of my guys are hurting, to be honest. I actually might have legitimately spread my people too thin. Go figure! Strategy! What is it that I said a couple of episodes ago about only a fool fights a war on 2 fronts? Because now I've spread my people into three different, like, freaking sections of the kingdom, with no way to actually consolidate them in any quick, efficient manner. So now I'm pretty much just kind of screwed playing a defensive waiting game. Tallus, Gustav, Ramsel, and Kid. Okay, so here's how this shit's gonna work. How is this shit gonna work? You're gonna go down here, because I said so. What do you have? Baykal. Okay. Baykal. Here's how this shit's gonna work. Yes. You go here. You take charge of that castle, because I said so. That's not the button I wanted to press. To press. Now, the issue inherent now is they have a shitload of mages and a shitload of cavalry. By their lonesome, basically. He has 20 cavalry. He doesn't have shit, really. But my issue is them trying to attack this castle right here, which is going to become an issue real effing quick. So I think Fully and Colleen, I'm actually using these guys. This is how desperate I am. I'm using Faceless Mooks because I don't really have anybody else to spare as of the moment. I'm really hoping they're not going to go that way. Okay, they can't go that way. They're going to be facing Leon no matter what they choose to do. Who, okay? Hello, who are you? Mage, Dragon, and Mage. Got it. Alright. Now, how you want me to work this shit out? Well, first of all, I need all the samurai I can freaking get because I am not playing that game. And it looks like Aisha is going to be getting some, you know, some TLC here. No, I didn't want to... Buttons. Please. Stop being Dick Baggins. There we go. Fix these guys up nice and toot sweet. That way, anything left over is kind of just ancillary, good fun time-nessism. Do you have enough troops to troopify? Not even close. Alright. But it's a start. It's not a great start, but a start nevertheless. What I'm worried about... Oh, I probably could have... Well, here's hoping I don't forget about that unit just kind of chilling in the middle of nowhere. Not that it matters, because he's kind of useless anyway, but... Thank you for picking dragons first. You have made my life profoundly easier. This really is the most, like... I know it's entirely supposed to be like a rock, paper, scissors kind of thing. I mean, it's all like a rock, paper, scissors kind of thing, but... It's really impressive just how bad dragons are against samurai. And I understand entirely why, because otherwise dragons would be the most OP class in the game, and you would be able to just cheese your way to victory inside of like 5 seconds flat. Well, not 5 seconds flat, that's a bit of an, shall we say, overstatement, or an oversimplification. Nevertheless, dragons would be completely OP and just not even worth doing anything. Having said that, you know, not even, like, you wouldn't be able to beat them. Having said that, Dragon Force 2 has those in the, I think they're called, I think the translation is Horned Ogre? Excuse me? Excuse me? I thought she had Resurrect. Am I thinking Santana? Alright, that's pretty gnarly. Okay, Melee, that was fun. Nevertheless, well, maybe she has Resurrect later on, I have no idea. But I have noticed that in Dragon Force 2, I think it's translated as, say, Horned Ogre or something like that. They're basically an advanced version of some ogre demon-looking fucking thing that's actually... These things are actually better than dragons, you know? They're actually superior to dragons in every way. They're even superior of mother... Yep. Found out she has a red spell! Hey guys, she has a red spell. Just so you know. Ural is one of the most badass characters in the game, like, without a shadow of a doubt in my mind. What are you doing? Don't run away! Don't run away! She's gonna keep doing that! Why did I melee? I'm gonna lose because I'm a dumbass, and strategy is a thing that I need to pay attention to. Son of a biscuit. This is why you need to risk it for the biscuit. Or some such. I don't know what the meme is about, but... Okay. Let's see how the AI is going to fare this time. And the answer is... poorly. That's weird. Slight programming oversight. I guess they decided they wanted to do the conga. That's pretty sweet looking. Either that or they all just want to get a nice close-up of her ass. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how dragons roll. She's got wings, so maybe they think they got a shot. Well, at least they didn't lose, so that's a plus. It's bad when you're just like, well, I didn't lose, technically, so it's okay. Sorta. Alright, Aisha. You have 20 mages, he has 10, so therefore 20, you know, greater than sign 10, therefore you should win. Dead ass, though. Yeah, indeed. Indeedy do. Fight fairly, woman, it's war! You exploit where you can exploit the moment you can do it, because that is how the world works. If you don't do it, somebody else is going to, so you best make that shit happen real effing quick, or you're going to have one very unhappy SK on your ass very quickly with a stack of papers, ASAP, etc., etc. excuse me. Oh, hang on a sec. Regroup. Stand by. There we go. Now, chances are he's probably going to use that again. Kill the last 4 of my people. Oh, I have Resurrect. I'm stupid. I had this conversation, you know, a very short amount of time ago, in the neighborhood of maybe a half hour of that, so apparently I'm suffering from freaking, like, early onset Alzheimer's or something. That's nifty. Yes! Thank you, Aisha. Now, I should end up with 20 soldiers. I should, if I remember my Dragon Force food. Yes! Thank you! Because the less troops I have to grab, the better, basically. The only issue is that he hits real hard, so I need to make sure that, you know, that I basically don't pull Liana and get my ass kicked because I'm not paying attention to my character's HP. Because that would be highly unfortunate. Again. Really? Alrighty then. Not the choice I would have made, I admit. Not even close to the choice I would have made. However, you are, you know, welcome to do what you think is best for you and yours. And I will happily ransack everything you know and hold dear, and then basically, you know, spray paint smiley faces and big wobbly wangs on it just for the shiggles. You are not retreating, my good sir. You don't understand. You're going to be taking a very long, long work vacation in my cell. So, you may want to get used to your new accommodations, like, real effing quick. I know you want your castle back, but you should have thought about that before it happened. Just saying. Shut up, Aisha. I'm very happy. Shut up. Thank you. Aisha. Aisha is getting super power leveled, man. This is the second group of 3 armies that she's decided to do. She's like, well, you know what? I'm just going to shoot you guys in the face until you die. So, suck it. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, wait, Ural doesn't have... Okay, wait a minute, never mind. Ural doesn't have MP anymore, so I don't have to worry about her rezzing a whole bunch of dragons and ripping my face off. So, that's a plus. It's always a plus when you find out that you're not going to die. Oh, I didn't even realize he had troops. Not really gonna matter, but... Oh, I have 5 MP. When did that happen? Oh, when I leveled up and I was busy bitching about not caring if I leveled up or not. I remember that now. Oh, that's right. Memories. Alright, Aisha. This should be relatively quick. She has a high command stat, but you have a... well, a lot of troops. Oh, fuck, she has dragons. When did that happen? When did that happen? I don't remember her having troops. Probably should have been something I was thinking about beforehand. Just a smidgen. Maybe it won't matter, though. So I'm not trying to, like, purposely sandbag here. Maybe? This dragon's getting awfully feisty. Holy Shield, go. If he isn't murdered by this, he'll be murdered by the Holy Shield, I think. Cool! I'll give that notch to the Holy Shield, because I can. Because every kill is due to the Holy Shield. Even when Holy Shield isn't used, it's because Holy Shield is OP. You ain't retreating, dear. You're getting captured one way or another. I'm telling you right the hell now. You will enjoy a stay in my cell. That sounded wrong, but whatever. Seriously, I don't remember any of these people having troops, but maybe that's just me. again with the fighting fairly. I'm just telling you right now, it's not the best idea you can come up with. Seriously, man, that's not the choice you should have made. Hey, I don't have any... Excuse me? Well, let me go ahead and do this, even though this is... I'm an idiot. Why did I do that? I'm gonna get one troop out of that. Well, actually, that's not true. I think I ended up with 19 troops, so that just means I only have to recruit one more person and I'll be good to go, which is easier than 3. I'm being min-maxed. What the hell is that? OMG, I just found my perfect shirt. It says, a bad day of gaming is still better than a good day of work. I mean, if I'm going to be completely honest here, I'm not 100% certain I agree with that. Because a bad day in gaming basically means I end up being pissed off, and a good day of work basically means I'm not really pissed off and I just got a lot of money in my bank account, which allows me to have a good/bad day of gaming. So I'm being too analytical, I'm sorry. I ended up with 20 mages. How the hell did that happen? Whatever, I'm not going to question it.